food made in garages, apartments, and other home kitchens and sold directly to consumers. The internet has now spawned a new kind of business, one that's raising both questions and concerns.
With somebody that's selling online or through a Facebook page, it's a lot more difficult for our department to track.
And tonight, KCRA 3's Kevin Oliver investigates what food inspectors are calling a whole new frontier, Kevin.
Well, Robin, Kelly, instead of going to a restaurant or whipping something up in their own kitchen, when some people get hungry, they're now turning to Facebook. But health inspectors are questioning whether those home-cooked meals are safe and legal. Homemade egg rolls, tamale plates, and all sorts of desserts and sweets. The menus are popping up on Facebook, and hungry patrons are chomping at the bit. Community Facebook groups called the 209 and 916 food spots have more than 10,000 members, where users can order up lunch, dinner, or dessert. It may be convenient and it may be tasty, but is selling the food legal?
Hi, I was on Facebook and I saw that you were selling tamales. Are you still selling some today?
KCRA 3 intern Lisette ordered up dishes.
Since I'm getting 2 plates, it's going to be 16, right?
From online sellers in Sacramento and San Joaquin counties.
I saw on Facebook you were selling some chicken adobo. Are you still selling some?
And then we watched as she paid for and picked them up at homes, apartment complexes, and street corners.
These are the cheesecake delights.
We bought desserts, Asian food, even gumbo.
You can see the sausage, the chicken, the shrimp.
One woman sold us a bag of hot tamales she told us were cooked fresh in her garage.
She told me about how she cooks them in the garage because it makes her house really, really hot.
This is their private residence here?
We showed video of some of our purchases to Jeff Carresco, a food safety inspector from San Joaquin County.
The tamales were actually just came out of a steamer and were still hot.
Wow.
And the bag was full of steam at the time.
Okay.
You can see in the video she actually motions to her that that they were warm. You couldn't do tamales.
Couldn't do this right off the bat, so right there it's illegal.
State law is very specific. You have to have a permit to sell homemade foods. Everything has to be labeled either made in a home kitchen or repackaged in a home kitchen in a 12-point font. It also has to have your permit number and county where it was issued. Your name and address must be on the label, and all of your ingredients must be included. None of the foods we bought had those required labels. Carresco says there are limited foods like some baked goods offered on the websites which are allowable with a special permit called a cottage food permit. But the foods we bought included meat and dairy products, foods which require other permits and under state law must be cooked in licensed commercial kitchens that are regularly inspected and cannot be sold from homes.
Yeah, I mean, your home is your home, and some people may smoke cigarettes in their kitchen. Some people may have their cats on the counter. Some people may have kids shuffling about the kitchen, and you don't see those things in a commercial kitchen. And I'm not sure if people understand that are buying food from these folks, that those conditions may exist at that house. They wouldn't know it.
From a consumer standpoint,
Sarah Ruiz, a supervisor with Sacramento County's Environmental Health Department, says they encourage small food-based businesses, but says cooks have to follow the rules meant to ensure the food is safe.
we are business friendly. Whatever food you want to sell, there's a process for it, and we have a procedure for it, and we're willing to help you through that process. Perhaps it might not be in the exact way that you envisioned it.
The 916 site does warn users, quote, "It is each seller's responsibility to ensure they are in compliance with local permitting requirements and food that is sold is prepared in a permitted kitchen." So we checked with Sacramento and San Joaquin counties to see if any of the people we bought food from had the required permits. None of them did.
This is Kevin Oliver calling from KCRA 3 News.
Then we called the people we bought food from to see if they knew they needed permits to sell food from their homes. None would talk to us on camera. A man who sold us the cheesecake bites insisted they were made in a commercial kitchen, but wouldn't say where or under what permit. The gumbo vendor at first denied she sold us the food, but then said she had a permit, but couldn't explain why she's not listed with the county. The tamale cook told us she stopped after she was contacted by Sacramento County food inspectors and is now trying to get a catering license. We also contacted the administrators for the 916 food spot and 209 food spot. One administrator told us they try to remove members if they get a complaint. But the concerns extend beyond the Facebook pages and their members. Licensed caterers say group members are using the internet to skirt the rules.
Just all the way around, it's unfair.
Rachel Becker with Hannibal Catering and Events in Sacramento says when internet cooks cut corners, like working without a permit, they are also missing out on critical food safety skills.
Most of the time, the people that are cooking the food, they don't have their food handler certificate, or they're not licensed, or they've never been to school. So they don't know proper temperatures, they don't know certain things need to be kept at a cool temperature, and it actually is a danger to the consumer.
Food inspectors say it's not just a matter of buyer beware, but seller beware too.
The truth is that there is a lot of personal liability for these folks that are selling food without proper permit, without proper training. We live in a litigious society. So if you cater somebody's child's birthday party and you make the entire party sick, you might be hearing from their lawyer.
But food inspectors admit with the food being handled at homes and apartments and sold over the internet, it will be harder for them to regulate than typical restaurants and food vendors. Now, we tried to contact the people who sold us the mini cheesecake and the chicken adobo, but they didn't respond to